Post Sports polls, Villanova had nearly the perfect season and won their second title in 3 years, and USA Today Sports' Scott Gleason believes there's no reason the Wildcats can't go for another one next season. USA Today Sports Lafayette, Indiana. Former Purdue basketball standout Isaac Haas infected his former partner with an incurable STD, and she's not the first one he's infected, a civil lawsuit alleges. Alyssa Chambers filed a $1 million civil lawsuit in Tippecanoe Circuit Court Tuesday accusing Haas of lying to her about having a uterally transmitted disease, and subsequently, infecting her. Chambers and Haas engaged in a brief urinal encounter on May 15, 2017, according to a notice of civil tort filed with the lawsuit. Chambers was found to be infected with herpes 2 weeks later, according to the filing, which also names Purdue University and Madison Millsaps as defendants in the case. Chambers' notice of civil tort filing indicates she did not have uterine relations with anyone but Haas between May 15 and June 7, 2017, the date of her diagnosis with herpes. Haas told Chambers he'd been treated for chlamydia and was clean by the time he and Chambers hooked up, according to the lawsuit filing. Haas blamed Purdue University Student Health Services, saying they'd been tested, diagnosed, treated and tested again when they told him he was clean. According to the filing that cited Haas' text messages with Chambers, international Flavor Michigan recruit hopes to follow in footsteps of Wagner FBI investigation. Kansas North Carolina, state our latest school named in recruiting case early injuries. College basketball underclassmen entering NBA draft process. Chambers received a text from another woman, possibly Millsaps, who alleged Haas had infected a number of other individuals, according to the exhibits filed with the lawsuit. Millsaps texted Chambers saying Haas infected her with herpes, and she threatened Haas with a civil suit, according to the filing. When Millsaps learned Chambers' attorney filed a motion to preserve electronic data and documents through one of Haas' coaches, Millsaps texted Chambers, the lawsuit alleges, "I caught wind of Isaac getting his papers and that my name was mentioned by one of the coaches," Millsaps allegedly wrote, according to the exhibits filed with the suit. "I don't want any part of this, nor can I with nursing school, my godmom having cancer and my dad being deployed. I ask that if it's possible, please do not call me in to testify. A lot of stuff you heard from me wasn't true because I was mad at Isaac, and I was trying to intentionally mess with you." The lawsuit characterized Millsaps' text as either an admission of an intentional infliction of emotional harm, or evidence of a conspiracy among Haas, Millsaps and Purdue coaches to cover up Haas' knowledge and wrongful conduct, just as he had previously indicated he would do, according to the filing. Haas and Millsaps had liability for Chambers being infected because they tried to cover up Haas' infections and tried to dispute her allegations, as well as tried to persuade Chambers not to file suit, according to the filing. In text exchanges between Millsaps and Haas, the Purdue star expressed concern that he might be criminally prosecuted for not being honest about his infection, according to the filing. Haas also said he had to deny knowing he was infected. A check of police records found no indication that Haas was ever criminally investigated for knowingly infecting lovers' partners with a uterally transmitted disease. In a text to Millsaps, Haas wrote, "I feel horrible about it. But she wants to not only ruin my life, but others around me, and put her name out there like that." The filing asks for a jury trial and petitions for judgment against Haas, Millsaps and Purdue University to compensate Chambers for injuries, damages, costs and expenses. Haas recently completed his 4th season with the Boilermakers. The 7'2", 290-pound center was a 3rd-team All-Big Ten Conference selection and a finalist for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Award, given to the nation's top center. He recently underwent surgery to repair a fractured right elbow suffered in the Boilermakers' opening game of the NCAA tournament against Cal State Fullerton. Attempts to reach Haas were not immediately successful. The Journal and Courier emailed Purdue University for comment. The Journal and Courier also asked coach Matt Painter to comment. He declined. Images from the NCAA tournament title game